showing them your blue noodle? Yeah. This is no longer a knitting channel, it is now a Georgia channel. The window from the kitchen is making a rainbow. Good morning. I am freshly showered and dressed. We have our breakfast. For Georgia, it's second breakfast because she had cereal early this morning. She woke up early, so I was not quite ready for the day then. But I've got my breakfast. I got some hot chocolate, and this time I heated up my water in the one little saucepan we have, so my cup is not overly warm. It's great. Good plan, Emily. So I'm excited. It's the peppermint one, so I'm very excited to try that. Got a bagel and a clementine. So gonna have a nice, good breakfast morning routine. We've already started getting going for the day. It's almost 10, honestly. But Georgia woke up early, like I said, and because of some medicine I take, I can't have breakfast right away. And so we just kind of lengthened the morning routine. And so now we're having a good breakfast rather than just munching on things. And today I want to do a house tour. There's some really cool things around the house. I'm gonna try to tidy up just a little bit so that we don't have embarrassing things everywhere. But we are living here without most of our stuff. So still living out of suitcases, don't really have places to put things, no dressers or anything. It is what it is. There's, stuff around. We're mid projects in a couple places. There's just stuff. We don't have a ton of stuff in our house right now, but the stuff that is here is all over the place. So don't judge. If you want to come help me clean my house, you are more than welcome to. It's a good size for our little grown family. So. All right, it's our house tour. So this is the view from the front door. We've got two big front rooms. In 1944, these rooms were opened up to be one combination large room, which is really cool. I don't know if that cool archway detail was done at that time. The previous seller had some very eclectic and interesting taste in lighting, so that is gonna go. It definitely doesn't fit our tastes, but I absolutely adore this lighting. It is so cute. Not sure if we'll keep it right here above the front door, but I will be keeping it for sure. You'll see there's these transom windows. Transom windows are the ones up top. Beautiful stained glass. There's a couple more that match it, which is really neat. Yeah, I think that these may be original to the house, or maybe in the 30s or 40s when an addition was placed on the house. We've just got our coat closet there, nothing too exciting. And then this is theoretically our Christmas tree. This is the presents that we have at the moment, and no tree to show for it. Alfred enjoying the view. This is the other front room area. We're thinking of making this the dining room, and the other room will be TV gathering chill zone. And then maybe I think we're gonna put the mud room area right here, and we might figure out some way to kind of separate the spaces, not quite sure. You'll see other stained glass window is right there. That's one of our back doors, and then the other leads into the kitchen, which is really pretty. I do like this chandelier. It's nice and simple, so we might keep that. We might move it to a different room, not quite sure. Those stairs lead upstairs, and these stairs are very pink. We will see those later. We are gonna change that, though I do like the detailing on the wall, the board and batten style look. Moving into the kitchen. A little bit dirty. It's probably our messiest space. What's really cool is that this house came with a packet of papers sharing the history of this building, which is really neat. I love Utah for that. They have some great record keeping. So this house was built in 1871 or 1878-ish, and an acre lot was purchased for just $2.50. The original house was just the front half, so it was 2 rooms downstairs and 2 rooms upstairs. And the staircase has been changed multiple times. This dining room as well as the kitchen were add-ons that were done later on. This kitchen used to actually be like a little shanty, like outdoor area. And so I'll try to keep track and tell you which part was original to the very beginning of the house and which was added on like 80, 90 years ago. This house is 150 years old and it's got a lot of character as it's developed and changed over time. So like I was saying, this is not original to the original build of the house, but it is still very, very old. It does have a transom window, though this one does not have any stylization, which is a little bit sad. I'm not sure if that's something we'll want to change later on. George is eating a snack, as you can see. This is like one of the biggest kitchens we've had in our marriage. We've just been in a lot of really small kitchen apartments, so we are so very happy for this space. There's some stairs down here. There's some stairs down here by the back door that lead down into a very scary basement and root cellar type area, so we're not going down there right now. That fume hood is decorative. There's literally no anything in there. It's just wood. So that's pretty silly. I do like this tile. I think it's so fun. They had it on the other side, but they painted over most of it. So there's just like little edge pieces that still need to get painted over. So I'll probably clean that up and leave that side white. But I do like this texture, super nice. Really nice farmhouse kitchen sink. I love it. This is a little view of our backyard. There's a birdhouse right there in the tree that Georgia loves. This is Georgia's zone. This is actually the litter box. This is where Alfred dwells, but Georgia likes to sit up here and she uses the windowsill like a table, and it's perfect size for her because she definitely needs a table. She needs a table for her plate more than we need a table for our plates in this interim. This house doesn't have a true pantry, but it's got this shelving, so we'll probably use that as a pantry. Long-term storage for food. We'll put things downstairs that are non-perishable probably, and then we have a freezer in the garage. Our glamorous life right now is that we have a big black garbage bag in the middle of the floor. The previous owner had dogs that damaged corners of walls and cabinets and things. There's actually a lot of damage, so Dallin's been piece by piece kind of putting that back together so that we can repaint this area sometime. So like every evening he'll do a little bit more, so we're making progress on that. Hi Alfred. Got this cute little hallway, and this is technically part of the original house, though I feel like it's all been updated and I'm not sure what this room used to be beforehand, because I don't think it was a bedroom and a bathroom. They had an outhouse back then. So we've got just a simple bathroom and a teeny tiny bedroom. It's got a little closet in here. But this is looking out the front of our street. Sorry, Georgia's being so loud in the back. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're thinking that this little bedroom will eventually become our guest bedroom, but for now it's definitely gonna be our crap room area, just dumping ground for things we just don't quite know what to do with. And there's not a ton of space in here, but we're gonna make it work for a dumping ground until we're ready to like have everything find a home. I'm sure that we'll still be figuring some stuff out for at least a little bit as we are divvying out things to different rooms and finding out how to store things, because there is storage here, but it's a lot of smaller storage spots. So just kind of figuring out like, where's the linen closet gonna go? Where do we put extra toiletries? Where are we putting our medicine? Like things like that. Like they just don't have great spots here. So we just got to do a lot of figuring out. Also, I forgot to share, but there's this cool arch that matches the one between the 2 front rooms that goes into this hallway, which is pretty neat to tie that together. Let's go up these stairs that are very pink. My husband's toolbox. This is the porch door to outside. So we've got this cute little porch out here. Apparently it used to be bigger, which makes me sad. But now it's just a little like Romeo and Juliet porch at the front of the house. Yeah, I'm a fan. You'll see the original front of the house was this area, and there were 2 bedrooms, one here, one here. This one is our bedroom right now. Ta-da. This is a messy area for sure, but I made the bed for you. We're living out of suitcases and piles of things still. Got a closet over here. This will be my husband's closet. And then this is an addition that was later added on. It's a bathroom, laundry room, closet area. It's a very interesting space, but it's got this cool glass paned door, which is fun. Got our laundry hanging. Right there is the original outer wall of the house, which is super cool that we have that wall in the closet. You can see my cedar sachet right there. I've got them strewn about. We've got our vanity, big built-in shower space, which is kind of interesting. Our laundry, and then the toilet is right there, and a poopy diaper. So sorry, have not cleaned that yet. You'll notice for the most part, I have had lights off because the lighting is just so good here naturally. I love it. Okay, this is the second bedroom that was part of the original house. It's got a closet here. You'll see there are stairs. That goes up to the loft area. Alfred is here. You can tell this is where my yarn is going to live eventually. Also, lots of things that Georgia was playing with. So a little bit chaotic in here. And this is actually a pass-through bedroom, meaning that there are stairs here to get up to the loft area. And I'm assuming that these stairs were added in later on and that they had something more like a ladder or whatnot to get to the loft previously, but now it's all fixed. This will be Georgia's area. We're gonna make this her playroom. It's a good little size for her. Some shelving. And then her actual bedroom will be up here too. So we do have a bed for her. The very first night she fell out of it while she was sleeping and she didn't even wake up. So now that she's kind of used to being in a bed that's this high off the ground without a guardrail, she's done totally fine. Have the slanted roof as well as a skylight. All right, so we're headed downstairs now. Try not to fall over while I'm holding you, but I'll show you the backyard area. All right, so here's that little area we saw. It's just like a little L-shaped plot now. So sad, it used to be an acre, and just slowly over time, the owners have sold parts of their land to friends to build their own houses. That's our garage. There's actually a little utility room back there, that window you'll see, that's completely separate from the actual garage, but it also has like climate control in there. So it's a really good like hobby space. Then we've got a shed. So just a little bit of a backyard, not too much. I love that it's fenced in for Georgia. And I love that we have all these things in our backyard. I think I'd rather have a shed and a garage and a utility room than extra lawn space, to be honest, at least at this stage in our family. So this is the back view of our house. These are all grapevines. Super cool. I think they're Concord grapes or something similar. So we will have those next year, which is so fun. Yeah, that is our house tour. I am so excited that I finally get to share that with you. So sorry it's not perfectly clean or tidy even. I hope that you really enjoyed seeing. There's a lot of character here, lots of history here, and I'm excited to learn much more about it. This house is just a piece of the history in this area, and I think that's really special. It was cool being able to tell people which house we lived on because it was, I wouldn't say iconic, but people were like, oh, that house, yeah, which was really cool. And I think this is such a treasure. I'm so grateful that we were able to afford to buy this house and that this could potentially be our forever home. It's a great space for us now. We can grow into it a little bit, and I guess we'll see where life takes us in the long term, but I'm really excited to be here and to call this place our home right now. Are we going on a walk to the library? Yay! Are you gonna put it up the wind tunnel? Whoosh. Good catch. Whoosh. Good catch. Clink. job. So I'm just gonna close out this vlog. It has been a really good day. If you watched my Vlogmas yesterday was a hard day, but today honestly was really, really good. It was really great for us to go on a long walk and to play at the library. I think that did Georgia wonders. And she also seems to not have as bad as a cough as she has had. And so I think all in all, it's getting better. She was able to just do a lot of quiet time, didn't end up taking a nap, but had quite a bit of quiet time that made it so I could work a ton on my blanket. And I've already caught up to what I want to have finished for today for my daily goal, which is awesome. And so I'm barely started into my goal for tomorrow. So I'm starting to kind of like work ahead barely. So hopefully that should take off some of the pressure that I've been feeling lately, and I can focus some more mental energy on writing the pattern itself and doing things like that so that I don't feel so, the deadline is just so close. But that's kind of all what I'm going to be doing tonight, is just putting in a few more rows of that and editing this vlog. So until tomorrow, happy making.